The Devil Wears Prada 2. This is a follow-up to the first film, 20 years after the release of the first film. It's a legacy sequel, which is what had me concerned going into this movie, because legacy sequels are very much a mixed bag. For every Tron Legacy or Blade Runner 2049, you've got a ton of Beetlejuice 2s. Now, with all that said, where does this movie lie? It lies in a pretty good spot. The best analogy I could think of when it came to reviewing this film is Stranger Things Season 2. It's not going to be as good as the first film, but it's at least respectful of the first film. It's not just rehashing everything from the first film. It's expanding upon it, it's introducing new characters, and it's its own story that actually feels like a follow-up, not a simple rehashing like a Finding Dory or a Jurassic World. Like in the first film, the performances are kind of the star here. It's not so much the writing, which isn't bad by any means, but the performances are what the standout of this film are. Stanley Tucci, I think, was the best in this movie this go around. Meryl Streep was much more laid back. She wasn't really as villainous as she was in the first film. Still commanding enough, but, you know, that whole, like, prowess she had of she could walk in the room and scare anybody, it wasn't really there as much this film. Lots of goofy cameos. You had like a New York Nick in this movie that was kind of funny. If you are a guy, do not see this at the theater alone. Let me just put it like that. You're not going to have a good time. Everything I said about the first movie with regards to women liking this applies here. It's a solid follow-up. If you enjoyed the first one, you'll enjoy this one. I would recommend it overall. Age rating is once again PG-13. I'd say that's very firm, pretty accurate. Less sensuality and things like that. Funny enough, there's less swearing overall, but there are 2 F-bombs. So naturally, it's a default 13+. If you watch the first one, you should be able to watch the second one, I'd say. Christian approved, very much so. There is actually an exploration about the Last Supper. It's very brief, and it's probably more so about the painting itself as opposed to the actual event. But there is a comment to it that does kind of make you think, huh, good point. Overall, I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10 on the same level as the first one. I'd say it's a good time. And if you're a woman, go watch this movie because you'll have fun. I don't know what I'm going to review next. I'll find something to review eventually. But hope you enjoyed this video. Romans 10:13. God bless.